Hey everybody, I'm NightJunkie666 and I've been playing some D2 again. Now I picked the Hammerdin build because it's probably the best overall build for life, aura, and block, as well as good magic finds and damage. The first thing I want to start off with is the items. This gear is for the somewhat richer people, as it is really hard to afford these items. It's probably the most expensive of the game. Anyways, I'll just give the cheap and best items for the build. Some are easier to get than the others. Now the amulet I use is Maris. It gives 2 to all skills, 20 to 30 resistance, and this is probably one of the best amulets you can get, but it's very expensive. So going with the High Lords or Seraphs will do just fine. For the helmet I chose Shaco. This isn't so hard to get, probably a pull and it's yours. So 2 to all skills, 2 to all attributes, some life, mana and magic finds. For the armor I got Enigma. Try to get one in an Argon plate or Mage plate, because otherwise the strength will be way too high, and I'll come back to that later in the build. The Enigma is pretty much a must for Hammerdin. Teleport is a huge help for aiming the hammers and doing magic finds. Just make sure you get Enigma first. Otherwise get a Guardian Angel or Duriel Shell, doesn't matter. For the weapon I chose Hoto, just simply for the res, fast cast rate, skills, and 15% extra mana. Now this one isn't so important to get. If you can get a Wizzy, then that will do just fine. Gives lots of fast cast rate, but you don't really need it because you want to get the 75% fast cast rate breakpoint, which gives you 10 frames per second, I believe. I think you can also go for the 125% and other gear, but that will mess up your resistance and gives you less block rate. So I prefer the 75%, so get 40 so I got Hodo 40%, Mage Fist 20%, and Arak 20%. Now I chose Mage Fist for the fast cast rate, mana, and engaged damage. Then Arak is a really good belt, gives you 1 to all skills plus and against damage as well, or defense, I'm sure, and fast cast rate. This belt isn't too hard to get. Then for the boots you can either choose for water walks, sandstorms, or war travelers. I simply went for a magic find, so I got the war travelers. Also the strength was low, so for the shield, very important, get Herald of Sakarum. It gives you lots of plus skills and 30% of blocking plus high res is very good for those that want to get to the 125% fast cast rate build. You get the Spirit. It's cheaper, has fast cast rate, but it's lower on resistance. Now for the rings I got 2 soys for skills and mana. You can get other rings too if you want. Soys are a bit quite expensive and just a bit overkill if you ask me. A switch I got Call to all arms and a Spirit for more plus to all skills. I have one with 5 bow. This gives me 18 or 19 with battle commands, because using all these plus to all skills items really boost my bow and therefore higher life and mana boost. For the charms, however, I use Annie and Torch for skills, resistance, and experience and attributes. Now make sure you get a Torch and Annie to have at least 25 attributes in total, because the paladin base strength is 30 and you want to get to 55 for Enigma, and Enigma gives you another 60 something strength at high levels. I am 85 now and got plus 63 strength, I think, with Enigma equipped, so you can pretty much wear all the other items as well. Don't spend any points in strength for the decks. You want to get 75% block rate. I got 121, I think. Yours should be something like that too. Don't fully max it, because Holy Shield is gonna give you a big bonus as well. All the rest is of your attributes go in vitality, and of course no points of mana. For the skills, you wanna max hammers and concentration first, then max vigor and blast aim, then put all your other points into Holy Shield. I got 1 point in Defiance for the synergy, and all the rest go in Holy Shield. I got 1 in Redemption 2 and 1 in Salvation 2, I think. Then this should give me about 13k hammer damage with bow and with concentration, which is pretty decent for a magic fine Hammerdin. Also notice I'm not using any skillers or whatsoever. I think you can get 16k or more with skillers, I think. For my merc, I'm using an Act 3 Hammerdin. It's often used for doing chaos runs. I'm having Phoenix on him for redemption, which gives him loads of life and mana, plus resistance, and then Lawbringer for knockback on that, and Chains of Honors for resistance. I haven't got a helmet on him just yet. You can go with Talrasha helm or Dream for the aura. It's not really important. With all this gear, he pretty much never dies and stuns my enemies way enough. You can get a Act 2 Merc as well and have him inside and some other items on him as well. It's way cheaper, and I prefer you go with an Act 2 Merc. Now let's see what my stats are when I enchanted myself. I have 3.1k life, 660 mana, and 75 all res, 75 block, and 13 to 13k damage. This was Night Junkie 666 on the Hammerdin build. See you later.